Yes, hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yes.
Mm.
So you are still in your office.
Yes.
So
Today I
today
plan
actually
to.
how have you got
No, I
time?
plan to. I plan to go early, so I just to take some time out of my just from my schedule. Finish. Yeah.
That's good. So have you written
Mhm.
questions?
No, I couldn't because I'm really sorry for that. I couldn't note down the question because I was busy some other task. I didn't prioritize this.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't write, huh?
Yes, yes.
So you asked me some questions,
Mm.
then I'll ask you some other questions.
Okay. The first question is that the next 50 is the 30 lecture. Okay, how are we, what is our plan and what is the process we follow to improve the communication, writing and speaking?
First of all,
I want to know the methodology, how the methodology we will going to follow.
of course, it's very important to know what we are
Hmm.
going to do, what we'll do in our 30 lessons.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's two-way traffic.
Hmm.
It's two-way traffic. If traffic is coming from here, the traffic should come from there also.
Okay.
Yeah, it means if I ask you to do something, you have to do it.
Hmm.
Please don't mind it.
Yeah,
But as you are
accept.
asking me questions, that's why I am answering.
Sure, sure, sure.
Because if I ask you to do something, you have to do it to
Right,
have 100% results.
right.
Similarly, if I ask you to write questions, lot of things are hidden there.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Means
Hmm.
if you had written these 25 questions, you
Hmm. Hmm.
would
Hmm.
have committed mistakes.
Okay.
अगर आप लिखते तो mistake करते, right? That
Right.
I mean to say, if you had written these
Hmm.
questions, you would have committed mistakes.
Hmm.
And if you had committed mistakes, I would have
Corrected it.
pointed you or corrected you. But as you didn't do so, now that topic is over
Hmm.
there itself. So now I have to decide what I should do now.
Hmm.
Otherwise,
Hmm.
that was the link. And if you had written me, definitely you are going to improve your writing skill, and
Right.
definitely your thinking skill.
Hmm.
So lot of things are hidden in that particular portion. It looks
Okay.
very tiny, very simple. Oh, questions. If suppose I don't write, what is going to happen? Of course, nothing is going to happen.
Hmm.
But if
Hmm.
you do it, lot of things you are going to learn.
Hmm.
So it was a very simple task, but
Hmm.
very important task. So as far as you ask me that question means what we are going to do.
Hmm.
We want to do lot of things,
Hmm.
but whether you go with me or not, that is very important. Okay. So that was the
Hmm.
first thing. You didn't do, no problem. It's up to you. It's
Hmm.
my, and actually, lot of things you are going to learn with me.
Hmm. Hmm.
Actually, I think you might have experienced after taking that first lesson that you
Right.
didn't learn English only. You learned a lot others
Right.
things like means I just ask you to be positive. I ask you to do something on internet. You do
Right.
it or not, it's up to you.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to give you my 100%.
Hmm.
So you are going to know a lot of things, not only English. But I can just show you the way to go. But how you go, or you don't go, or you like to go, you don't like to go, it's up to you. If you go there, you'll have problem. You'll have problem, you'll ask me. I'll sort out. I getting you, maybe me, you might not be liking whatever I am saying, whatever
No,
I
no,
am speaking,
it
but
is
that's
completely
you.
agree.
So, as far as the writing is concerned, I have already told you. As far as if you want to speak, you have to listen. I speak
Mm,
a lot, and you listen to me. That is also a very important part of learning. Means this is listening. The more
mm,
you listen, the better you understand.
mm,
The better you understand, the better you speak.
mm,
Right? The listening. And I'll ask you every day to write something. If you
mm.
write, you'll improve your writing.
Okay.
And I'll ask you to speak a lot. If you speak, you'll improve your speaking.
Mm,
These are the things. Still, if you have any doubt or question, you are free to ask. You have right to ask.
okay.
Because you know you have all the rights to ask me.
Mm.
But I think I have no right to ask you to do anything.
No, no, sure, sir. It's a two-way traffic, as you
No,
told
no,
now.
yeah. If you think it's
Yes,
two-way
sir.
traffic, then it's okay.
No, I really appreciate, sir. Last lecture, you just took me just beyond my boundaries. First thing I would like to say, okay, I bought that books in Gujarati. Yesterday's got delivered.
Okay, okay,
So I am so excited. I will plan how to read it, and I will just let you know, okay, what I'm getting. I'm extracting day by day what I will read now. So I will put it in English and then I explain to you. That's the first thing I would
yeah,
like to do
that's
that.
that's very good idea actually. If
Yeah.
you read it in Gujarati and you try to write it in English, please
Mm-hmm.
the extract of
Extract. Yeah.
it.
Summary. Yeah.
Yeah,
Summary. Okay,
summary.
what I understood from that and how going to implement in my day-to-day life.
Yeah, then
So
it
it's
is
a
really going to help you to improve your writing, and
right.
of course
Mm.
your way of thinking also.
Yes. Yes. Hmm. That day I learned from you. You told me, okay, this is my current job is only suffice to fulfill my daily requirement for my support to my family. But out of that, okay, what can I do to develop myself, to get more earning, to earn more money, and how do I do that, and which are the skill to be improved? That I never think about that, and the day that day we discuss, you just give me different horizon to think about my life. I have been doing same thing since so many years. Now the that you give me the different vision. Okay, this can you do? And you spend only 1 hour, 2 hours as per your hunger. If you try, you want result more, you spend more hour through on my development. That I never decided, and I now I going to decide it. I just refer these books. Then I just ask you the question. How to going to further? How do I go further in that? And which are the skill as you told me what are the real skill you have if you just develop that skill it will give me more enjoyment, it will give me more happy, and that will become my source of earning. That's a different thing I learned this. I just got to know from you. I will definitely working on this, and I will keep you update on the progress. That's just,
Actually, yes. Actually, one thing, your desire
mm,
and your consistency
mm,
actually make you successful in any field.
Mm.
Means when you are desirous
Mm.
to do something, you want to do something,
Mm.
it's okay, but do it continuously.
Mhm.
You do it little bit,
Mhm.
no problem. Like you want to read that book, The Magic of Thinking Big.
Mm.
You just read 2 or 3 pages of that book every day, but
Mm.
read it every day. But if you read it today and forget it, and after
Mm.
15 days you start reading it, it is useless.
Mm. Right,
Right.
right. Consistency.
Similarly, if you suppose boil
Mm.
some water,
Mm.
it boils when the temperature is 100 degrees centigrade. And the
Mm.
temperature of the water can be 100 degrees centigrade when it is given the temp means when it is given a continuous temperature. But
Mm.
suppose you light the gas burner for 1 minute and you stop it. Come back
Mm.
after 5 minutes. You light the gas burner. You try to heat the water just for 30 seconds. Turn it off and go back. You may keep doing it your whole life, but you won't be able to boil the water.
Right.
Because consistency should be there. You have to give it heat until the temperature is 100 degrees centigrade to boil the water.
Mm.
These are, very simple things, but these are very important things in our life. Because actually,
Yeah.
our thinking, our positivity makes us, unique or extraordinary.
Mm.
The extraordinary people, they never do, extraordinary things. They do the same thing, but their thinking is totally different. Means they know it. If I want to be successful in that particular field, I have to do it until I get success. But some of the people, they do it. Oh yes, I am doing. I want to learn English. I study today. Now forget English for 3 days. I learn it again.
Okay.
But these rules are applied everywhere.
So basic question, sir, on this. How do you maintain my consistency?
But one thing is
Yes.
there. It was a very good question actually. That means what we are going to do in 30 days or 30 lessons. It was really a very, very good question from your side, and I'm really very happy to answer that question. And whatever you ask me or whatever you do,
Mm.
that is decided by that Almighty. You believe in that Almighty, you know it. That question actually came into your mind. That was his wish, God's wish. That's why
Yeah.
you asked me that question. Okay,
Mm.
now let's continue. Again, you may ask me anything else. Your questions are
Yeah.
little different, but very
Mm.
interesting.
Yeah. As you told me to get the get the water boil, you
Uh-huh.
should be consistency provided heat.
Hmm.
To my daily routine, I have a strong desire to make the fluent my English, the communication powerful. Desire I have, but consistency per se, I don't have the. How do you maintain the consistency in day-to-day life? What are the things required for to make it consistent?
Actually, consistency depends on some other factors.
Hmm.
Consistency means you have to do it every day,
Hmm.
regular basis, not every
Hmm.
day, on regular basis.
Hmm.
Regular basis means you may be doing it every day, you may be doing it alternatively or every Sunday or whatever.
Hmm.
Consistency depends on some other factors like determination. Determination means I will do it. Suppose uh, you take exercise. Suppose I just give you an example. You go for a
Hmm.
walk in morning, or
Hmm.
you take exercise, or you perform yoga, suppose, in your home
Hmm.
every day. And you have to perform it every day.
Hmm.
Suppose you perform yoga at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm. Hmm.
But on a particular day, you have to go to your office at 6:30. It
Hmm.
means you think you don't have time to perform yoga at 6. You
Hmm.
will get late to your office.
Hmm.
So that time, if you are determined, you are consistent, then you must get up little early to perform yoga too. This is just an example.
Yeah.
But you may change your routine if it is urgent or if it is needed. Suppose sometimes you are not feeling well, then it's okay. You are allowed to take leave. But otherwise, in normal conditions, you are expected to do it or to follow it. Consistency means consistency. And that's why I always tell you one thing: don't try to pressurize yourself. Do the things which are really interesting for you. And when you do the things which are interesting for you, you'll get time yourself. Nobody has to motivate you to take some time for these activities. Because you are inspired, you are interested in these activities, you like these activities, and that's why you may be tired, but you want to do it. Right?
Right, sir.
So do the interesting things to be consistent.
Hmm.
Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, for English, sir, for this English improvement,
Hmm.
uh, this is not for me for interesting, but I have to learn this because my growth. Hmm. As you told me, कि you do the interesting thing to be a consistent. For in this scenario, English is not. It is not my. I'm more interested in Gujarati and Hindi. But I have to learn English because I have to just sustain myself in competition world for my curriculum growth, my career growth. So how in this scenario, how do you sustain this? How do you relevant this?
Means you want to say you are not very much interested to learn English.
Not it's not my inner interest. It is because I am learning because I have to grow in my life. But as you said me, okay, like music is my real interest. Writing something in Gujarati is my real interest. Reading Gujarati books is my real interest. But English is I'm learning because my curriculum, my growth in my office and and my career growth.
Actually, some of the things in our life
Hmm.
are not very interesting to do,
Hmm.
but we have to do. Actually, you know, in the beginning, they may not be interesting.
Hmm.
Like, suppose if you ask any child
Hmm.
to get up early in the morning, it
Hmm.
may not be interesting for him
Hmm.
to get up in the morning. And if it is cold, then nobody wants to get up. Nobody wants to come out of that quilt.
Hmm.
रजाई में से कोई बाहर नहीं आना चाहता.
Hmm.
It's not interesting at all. It may not be interesting for you in the beginning,
Hmm.
but if
Hmm.
it is good for you, we have to do it. Sometimes, when you are sick, you have to take medicine and suppose this is Ayurvedic medicine and it is bitter in taste, you know you don't like this, but you have to take it because you know after taking it you are going to recover. So some of the things may not be interesting for you in the beginning, but you just see or think of the ultimate results. When you see the ultimate results, you will do it. So similarly, if you think English is not interesting for you, you must know that if I know English, if I can speak good English, if I can write good English, I am going to be successful in my life. And who knows, that may become earning source for you. Means you are learning English this time, but who knows that English language may become the earning source for you later. Who knows?
Right.
When I started learning, I learned English for me, not for others. But I started learning, I learned, and then I started teaching. And then I started teaching on internet. And now it has become the earning source for me.
Right.
Right?
Right. So excuse me, sir. I'm just give me 5 minutes. I'm getting my charges. My getting my laptop is getting dry. Give me
Okay.
2 minutes. I'm getting my
Okay.
charger. Huh?
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, back. Yeah, sorry.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes, sir. I got to know. Sometimes we have to take some bitter medicine for the better recovery.
Yes.
Okay.
Bitter medicine for better recovery. Yes. So that's why, some of the things we may not like them, but we have to do or we have to
Right.
follow. Because that time we must understand or
Mm.
we must try to know the ultimate results. Right?
Yes.
Actually, two options are there for you.
Mm.
If you like something, you do it. If you
Mm.
don't like something but you have to do it, then you have to see the ultimate results.
And
That's
prioritize.
actually you study in your childhood and you go to you go to take higher education, you go to good universities, because you want to make your career.
Right.
You don't want to study, but still you study because you like it.
Mm.
Because these are the things, like learning English, speaking good English, it's not very, you know things, or these are the activities maybe or may not be interesting to anybody, but we have to learn, because these are our habits. These are
Okay.
habits, not actually the learning or interest.
Okay.
Similarly, if you live in this society, you have to put on clothes.
Mm.
You may feel hot while wearing
Mm.
clothes, but
Mm.
doesn't mean you can go out in your underwear and banyan.
Mm.
Getting my point?
Right. Right.
So these are the etiquettes. You have
Mm.
to learn them, whether you agree or you don't agree.
Yeah, I agree, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, hmm.
Anything else you want to ask?
No, sir. For fluency in English, what I understood till date, कि it means it has to be flow like a water. It is not mean to fluency in English you speak so fast, so rapidly. It is the way you are speaking. It should be in a flow. Okay. For your thought process should be clean. What are you going to speak, and which are the wording are you going to use, and how do you convey your message in a proper manner to the listener? So how to make it, because sometimes the topic which I interested, I can speak fluently, but sometimes in my office as a senior I tell, sometimes there's something I have to express to the explain to the team. There I am facing I'm not able to speak so fluently. I'm speaking English so rapidly because I'm trying to hide my that lacking of English. So and sometimes and if it is an area which is interested me, so I can speak slowly in a proper manner. So how do you overcome on this?
Yeah, actually, your question ultimately is means you just want to be convinced, or you just
Hmm.
want to learn. That means fluency doesn't mean to speak very fast. Yes,
Right.
you are absolutely right.
Hmm.
Actually, that is the way of speaking. That is not
Hmm.
fluency. I mean, some of the
Hmm.
people, they speak very slowly, calmly,
Hmm.
patiently. Some
Hmm.
of the speak. I tell you one thing.
Hmm.
If you observe, you know, the very educated people,
Hmm.
or when you talk to very educated people, or who are at very high level,
Hmm.
they speak very slowly, calmly, coolly, patiently.
Hmm.
But when you talk to a vegetable vendor,
Hmm.
he talks to you, his talking speed is very high, pitch is very high, speed is very high.
Hmm.
But when you talk to a person who is at high level, if suppose you go to talk to uh, Narendra Modi, suppose,
Hmm.
on any topic, he is not going to speak in a speed. Are you getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Suppose you talk to your boss who is at high level,
Hmm. Hmm.
then he'll speak. Yeah, Mr. Sachin, you may do one thing. You go there and you talk to your colleagues, and I think you must go forward with this project. He'll speak like
Hmm.
that. But when you are talking to a person who is, a peon in your office,
Hmm.
he is not going to talk to you like that.
Right.
If you ask him, just please get me a cup of tea, he'll speak in a speed. ला रहा हूँ साहब.
Hmm.
ला रहा हूँ साहब, चाय ला रहा हूँ साहब. May you see the pitch, tone, speed. It means, it shows how cool, how patient, how skilled, how educated, how civilized, and so many things you are. Fluency doesn't mean to speak. अरे कल रात को मैं पिक्चर देखने गया, वहां से आया तो बहुत लेट हो गया, अरे फिर खाना खा के सो गया, सुबह भी बहुत देर से. You cannot speak like that.
Hmm.
Fluency means your words are attached together. You know, last night I went to watch a movie. अब देखिए फ्लुएंसी है पूरी उसमें, ये फ्लुएंसी नहीं है. लास्ट नाइट आई वेंट टू सी अ मूवी. This is not fluency at all. But last night I went to watch a movie. It was a very nice movie. ये fluency है.
Hmm.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but how to maintain this? How do I learn this fluency?
By practicing, by speaking, by talking to people, by talking to me. Speak coolly, calmly. Speak
Yeah,
from
I have
here.
been
Speak from here. Don't
okay.
think much.
Okay.
Hmm.
No, yeah, I've been following all the process, and sometimes I'm not speaking. I'm thinking. Sometimes I'm not speaking from here, but I've been following. I'm speaking so calmly. I'm speaking, communicating more, but still I'm feeling I'm not up to the mark. Okay, how do you rate me? Whether I'm how do you rate me whether I'm what is my rate to am I whether I'm speaking in fluent way or I'm just stucking somewhere else? Because some if you give us feedback, I will come to know. As of now, I'm feeling that I'm very good in English, but while speaking to somebody else, that time I'm feeling no, there's something lacking into me. So, which are the correct process to practicing, to speaking? Which are the correct process, correct steps to be followed to make this improve fast?
Actually, the way you are speaking, it's okay, right?
Hmm.
I don't think you have to think much over it.
Okay.
Actually, basically, the problem with us
Hmm.
is not that we want to learn something.
Hmm.
The problem is totally different with us. What is the problem? We just think whether we are following the right path or not. This is
Hmm.
our problem. We are not concerned with what we are learning. Our
Okay.
concern is with whether we are following the right path or not.
Hmm.
No path is right. No path is wrong. No path is right. No path is wrong. Your work is important. You work it. You may be wrong in the beginning, but as soon as you get knowledge, you come to know this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong, this is right, and you change your way. This is wrong, I have to go there. Now I go forward and I found, oh, now it's wrong. You change your path. This is life. Because, you know, nothing is permanent in this world.
Hmm.
No path is the right path for a long, long time. You may have to change your path according to the situation, circumstances. Sometimes you may be thinking what I speak What I speak, you may be thinking, but I always go into deep. And if you follow it, it's okay. If you don't follow, you may ask me. Getting?
Yeah.
So no path is right, no path is wrong. Just keep doing the things. One day you will be at your destination.
Mm.
Keep doing, that's all.
Okay.
And you will be at your right path, or you will be at your destination.
Mm.
Right?
Right.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Yeah, anything else now?
As of now, I'm just clear now. I will get the questions. What are the basic things? I want to just clear my base first. So I'm just what are the practical questions I've been facing that I'm asking because I'm getting very good and practical answers from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make I want to get the more practical day to day life the questions, not like hypothetical and logical questions. I don't want that. Normal, I just ask you how to make consistent. I know the consistency you have to be do regularly. Everything I know, but the way you explain me, with the way you connect to me, it's something different. So I really appreciate that thing. So as of now, I'm clear very much. Once I get the question, I will note it down, and next time I will just definitely discuss you. So one thing I came to know, how to make the practice. I don't think about the result, but if I 100% putting in my efforts in practice, one day definitely I will come to know. And currently, what I was doing, okay, I have been focusing on the result. I'm not focusing on the practice. That's the difference you showed me. So I have to follow this. I have to follow this. You definitely, sir, you have to just give me frequent feedback on my activity. I really accept that if it is a mistake, mistake. But I will accept this. Don't delay on make a, don't take it so, what do you say, soft on me. If it is finding, no, this is a homework, as you told me, no, it's up to you, do. You have to do. I'm just, I'm just considering my big brother. So you treat me as your younger brother.
Yes.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
don't say, okay,
absolutely
no,
right.
this is up to you. Don't say it is. It's commercially. I was feeling it is a relation is commercially only. The 30 days ka course I have to finish this. But I want, can I your words is affecting me a lot. So I want you be, if you want, there is I have to become. You have to become as harsh. Definitely, it's good for me because your word is affecting on me. So it's my job now, what I have to do, and I will just perform well in future also. I will keep you update on this my progress also. You definitely will come to know. So the conversation is going very smoothly and is getting into another level. It is not like a sir and students. No, so at this I'm telling you, okay, it is my basic question is getting resolved, which has not been resolved so far.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay, now so today let's take something different
mm, mm.
and let's take our daily routine. So I'm
Okay.
going to speak on that first,
Mm.
and you just listen to me, and then you'll repeat your daily routine and you'll try to write that in your own words also. Okay,
Okay.
not now, this is your homework.
Okay.
So you can improve or you will start writing something that will
Mm.
improve your writing also. So
Mhm.
daily routine, I'm telling you, I tell you my daily routine. I get up early in the morning at 5 o'clock every day,
Mm.
and I finish my nature calls, and I get ready and I go for a walk,
Mm.
and I come back at 7 after my walk, and I read
Mm.
newspaper just for 5 or 10 minutes, not more than that. Okay, and after that I take exercise. like my back
Hmm.
exercise and neck exercise. And after that, I have breakfast and have a cup of tea. After that, I switch on my computer. If I have
Hmm.
class, then I start taking class. Otherwise, I do some other activities on computer because
Hmm.
I have got lot of things, lot of works to do on my computer. My computer
Hmm.
is my second god, you can say. So after that means at around 11 o'clock or 11:30 or sometimes 10:30, I take bath. And
Hmm.
after that means I go to drop my wife to her school, and I come back at 12. I have lunch. Again, I work on computer. If I have a class, I take class. And around at 1:30 or 2, if I suppose I am feeling tired, then I take a nap. Nap means like a sleep in a daytime. So I take a nap just for half an hour or an hour. I get up, I take a cup of tea, I start teaching my students, or I make videos for my channels, and means I keep myself busy in that. In the evening around at 7:30 or 7 o'clock, I go out of my home. I just move out. I see my friends, my students, I sit with them, I talk to them on different topics, come back at 9, and of course I watch television just for that program only. I watch Shani Dev. Shani Dev is there at 9 o'clock at Colors.
Hmm.
I watch that program, Shani Dev, and around at 9:30, around at 9:30, uh, I again work on my computer,
Hmm.
and until 12, 11:30 or 12, I go to bed. This is my routine. Now you speak your daily
Yeah.
routine.
Yeah. I get up quarter to five in the morning.
At quarter to 5, you
Eight.
can
I get up at quarter to five in the morning.
say.
Then I complete my nature calls.
Mm.
Then I have lime juice with luke water. Uh, then I just get up. I just wake up my son. I then my wife already. My wife get up with me only. It's 4:30. She's before me. She woke me up. She wake me up.
She wakes me up.
She wakes me up.
Huh.
Then I just be prepared for. I just help my son to ready for his school. I just getting ready for office.
Or
I
you
take
can say
my.
I help my son to get ready.
I help my son to get ready. Uh, Parallelly, I am getting ready for my office. I'm just getting ready. I'm just keeping. I just getting ready my gym bag. My keeping my shoes inside my dress, and around my son will have breakfast. My son is having breakfast in the morning. Then I will have a tea. Around 6 o'clock, we leave from the home.
We leave
Uh,
home.
we we leave home.
Huh.
We leave home on 6:19. We catch the train for the to the Santa Cruz. I'm dropping my son
I
in school in
drop.
Santa Cruz. I drop my son to Santa Cruz in his school, and then I'll return towards my office,
Hmm.
Andheri.
Hmm.
I reached office around a quarter to seven.
Hmm.
Then I go to gym. I do exercise for the 1.5 an hour. Uh, then I have the bath shower, and I get ready from for the office, and I just go to the canteen. Then I have breakfast over there. Then around 9 o'clock, I go to my desk and I start my working. First, I'm list down my schedule, what the things to do, prioritize there. If I have a meeting, I have backlog. First, initially, I just first up, I'm focusing on my email parts.
Hmm.
What are the emails I have to respond and everything is. Then second half, I want to do some little analysis kind of work or the long pending work based on my priorities.
Hmm.
Then 12:30 we go for the lunch. We have a team, 4 5 team members. We go for the lunch 12:30 to 1 o'clock.
Hmm.
Then after finishing the lunch, we go for the walk around of 15 20 minutes. Then we return around the 2 o'clock. We return 2 o'clock. Then I have a green tea. Then I start with my work. Then I continue till 4:30. Then we'll go for the tea. We go for the tea for the outside my office by walking around 5 10 minutes. It gives us to comfortable with the walking. Then I come back around 4:30. We come back around 4:30. Then we start the work around the 6:30 quarter to 7. I leave the office. Then I go to another station. I around 8 o'clock I reach home. I freshen up. Then if its food is ready, if it around 8:30, I have my food meal. Uh, then 9:30, I just sit with my kids. I'm asking. I just take what I take his lessons, the what are they learn and what are the activities going. I sit. I just discuss with my parents around the 10:30, 11 o'clock. I will be there. Then 11:30, I go for bed.
I go to bed. Hmm.
I go to bed.
Okay, so listen.
Hmm.
Now your homework means write 20 to
Hmm.
25 questions.
Hmm.
This is your homework, and one more
Hmm.
thing, you'll write your daily routine. So I
Okay.
just tell you how you have to write. This is important. Actually,
Hmm.
when we write something, because writing is different, speaking is different.
Hmm.
Because what we speak, we never write. What
Hmm.
we write, we never speak.
Hmm.
Because in writing, we always ask, like, Mr. Sachin, would you like to go to some place like in your Mumbai? Would you
Hmm.
like to come with me to that place?
Hmm.
Suppose से कोई एक place का नाम ले लेते हैं. Let's take name of Nariman Point. Suppose
Hmm. Hmm.
that is the point there, a place there
Yeah.
in Mumbai. Okay, so I
Hmm.
asked him, Mr. Sachin, would you like to come with me to Nariman Point? This is written style.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, but in speaking, you never ask, come with me to Nariman Point. आप
Hmm.
बोलोगे स्पीकिंग तब ऐसे बोलोगे, लेकिन लिखोगे तो वैसे लिखोगे. लाइक श्रीमान जी, क्या आप मेरे साथ नरीमन पॉइंट चलना पसंद करेंगे?
Hmm.
बट पूछोगे तो नरीमन पॉइंट चल रहे हो क्या? आंसर हो, हाँ चल रहे हैं यार. So you see the difference. Similarly,
Right.
that's why I'm telling you, if you are going to write your daily routine, you
Hmm.
should write small sentences. If you want
Hmm.
to write effective English,
Hmm.
try to write simple and short sentences always.
Okay.
Write simple short sentence, full stop. Second sentence,
Hmm.
small, short, full stop. Third sentence, small, short, full stop. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and you see
Hmm.
it would be a very, very nice writing.
Hmm.
Like the first sentence, I get up at 4:45 in the morning. First sentence. Second, I finish my nature course. Finish. My wife wakes me up. I help my son to get ready. Means small sentences, small
Okay.
and short sentences. Okay, so you'll write your topic in that way.
Okay.
So that is your homework. Write daily
Hmm.
routine. So you'll improve your writing and
Hmm.
speak. You have already spoken, and
Hmm.
we'll speak some more, some difficult topic in coming days. And don't worry, have faith in you and have faith
Okay.
in me.
Yeah.
You'll be speaking very good English
Hmm.
within 30 days. So
Okay.
need not to worry for anything. Sorry. So you are going to have your next lesson on
Friday.
Friday.
Hmm.
Timings.
7:30.
If you make this time, it would be very good for me. Otherwise, no problem.
Okay, I will let you know in
Okay,
Thursday
okay.
morning, Friday morning. I will let you know.
Okay, no problem. Otherwise, 7:30. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. All the
Okay.
best.
Thank you.
Have a
Okay.
nice day.
Bye. Good night. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.